Kekasihku, mengapa duduk termenung?
Lumbini yang indah menanti.
Life after death. Source: Bhikkhu Dhammaratano. 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐨𝐮𝐬. Nirayam Papa Kamino Sagam Shugatino Yanti. Paranibanti Anasavati. Some living beings are born through the womb. Criminals are quickly tormented in the realm of hell. The doer of virtue is reborn happily in a heavenly world. Who has been freed from taints after his death attains nibbana. Dhammapada 9, 126. Once upon a time in a village, there lived a prosperous and abundant family. The owner is a very successful trader in the trading business. A billionaire, a great businessman, a very lucky person in this world. He was accompanied by 4 wives, an old wife and 3 young wives. He lived like a king accompanied by his ladies in waiting, very happy, making others who saw him envious. The first wife is the oldest wife. But it is a pity that this merchant rarely pays attention to his first wife, both clothes, jewelry, let alone affection. This woman looks shabby and dull because her needs are never cared for and met. As for his other wives, he gives more attention and even always pampers them. For his second wife, he always gave expensive clothes and jewelry as well as perfume with famous brands. The third wife, always pampered with care, cared for with great affection. Don't let it hurt or suffer even for a moment. And the fourth wife, always treated to good food and invited to travel to pleasant places. Day after day, year after year passed quickly. Now in his old age, this successful trader is seriously ill and is nearing death. At his last minute, the merchant called his 4 wives asking them to gather to accompany him. Expectantly, the merchant asked his second wife, "My dear, I have spoiled you so much with all the jewelry and so on so that you always look beautiful and sparkling. Now I need your help. Do you want to accompany me to the king of death? Come with me to die." The second wife replied, "Sorry, my husband. I can't come with you. I'm still young and I can find a new husband to support me." Hearing this answer, the merchant became sad, feeling devastated. The wife who had always been pampered did not care about him. Then he turned to the third wife with the same question, and got the same answer. Now he asked the fourth wife and got the answer. "I'm sorry, dear, I can't die with you, but I can only accompany and take you to the funeral, nothing more." How sad and broken the merchant heard the answer from the wives he loved so much. But now it turns out that they don't care and are not loyal to him. In his sadness, suddenly without being asked, the first wife he always neglected and never paid attention to said, "Husband, even though you never cared about me, I will still be faithful to accompany you. Even if you go to face death, I will come with you to be your faithful companion. Nothing can separate us." Hearing these words, the merchant felt ashamed. He regretted never wanting to care and not paying attention to his first wife. Regret always comes too late. The 4 wives are a real symbol in this life. The second wife is a symbol of the body that we always adorn, bathe, dress nicely, and give oil to make it smell good. But when death comes, this body is useless, can't accompany us. Instead lies stiff in the graveyard, rots, and gets eaten by maggots. The third wife is a symbol of the worldly wealth we have. No matter how much we have, everything will be left behind. It will not be possible to go to the grave. The assets will be taken over by others, spent by the heirs, become the property of others. All our lives we seek and collect it. In the end it will only be enjoyed by others. The fourth wife is a symbol of relatives, close relatives and friends. They are faithful to accompany us when we are still alive. But when we have become corpses, at best they can only escort us to the burial ground and then leave, nothing more. The first wife is a symbol of merit. Her good deeds are very rarely we pay attention to, we don't care about, and we tend to ignore. Even though he is the most reliable friend at the time of death on the doorstep, a very loyal friend, wherever we go, he will always come with us. In the Buddhist view, death is a very natural thing in the life of a being. Because this is a result of us being born. Death and birth are a cycle that keeps on turning as long as we are attached to this world. And also death is not the end of everything. Just as someone who is outside the room and he wants to enter it must of course have to go through a door, and after passing through the door he is now inside the room. Likewise, death is the door to the next life. So don't weep over the bodies of people we love too much, besides being useless. It also doesn't train us to be strong and hinders our efforts to let go of the attachments that cause suffering. This is the world. When a baby is born, we are so happy and celebrate. Even though we know that the baby is born later only to experience death, he will become the next victim of the king of death. We are so sad when someone we love very much dies. We should let him go because he has been freed from the misery of the world. Death is only temporary, because his consciousness will continue in the next life. It only brings good awareness or bad awareness, brings provisions for virtue or brings a myriad of evils. This is what will determine which realm a person will rebirth into. The Blessed One said, "According to the seed sown, the fruit will be reaped. He who does good will receive good and happiness, and he who does evil will receive suffering and misery." Samyutta Nikaya 1, 293. The actions taken while still alive will determine where a person will go to be born after death. And also the last thought power which predominates at the moment of death. It may be the thought of greed or attachment, the thought of hatred, displeasure, or the thought of ignorance and delusion, which will determine the next birth. According to the Dhammapada 126 above, there are several types of birth and what actions lead them to what kind of rebirth. 1. 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐨𝐮𝐬, some beings are born through the womb. 2. 𝐏𝐫𝐫𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐨𝐮𝐬, evildoers are quickly tormented in the hell realm. 3. 𝐓𝐫𝐸𝐴𝐻, the doer of virtue is reborn happily in a heavenly world. 4. hermanuhadi, one who has been freed from all taints after his death attains nibbana. If we want to look at the past, then look and pay attention to what is happening to us today. And if you want to see and know the future, look in the mirror at the actions we are doing now. Whatever we do, good or bad, we ourselves will feel it. The good we do is good as a result, as well as the bad we do has bad consequences. We are all wading through the ocean of samsara life in this life. We need sufficient provisions to overcome all obstacles in our long journey before arriving at the final destination. What is that provision? Namely, meritorious deeds. Only this will always be our most loyal friend to accompany us wherever we go. He is the true treasure that cannot possibly be stolen, robbed, flooded or burned. It will be an eternal treasure that is very helpful until we reach our final destination, namely Nibbana, Nirvana. That's it for this video. Hopefully useful. Thank you for watching this video. See you again in another video on this channel, on YouTube. May you be healthy, live a long life, be happy, have lots of luck, love to do good, and are eager to live life with a peaceful and peaceful heart.
Hilang lenyaplah diri.
Kekasihku, mengapa duduk termenung? Mari di sini ada ku bilang kepadamu. Sapu tangan yang harum bau, tanda setia kepadamu. Bila menangis, sapu air mataku. Menyesal aku berpisah denganmu, seakan-akan menaruh dendam di hatiku. Lebih baik bercerai mati ketimbun tanah kekasihku. Bercerai hidup terlalu susah diriku. Menyesal aku berpisah denganmu, seakan-akan menaruh dendam di hatiku. Lebih baik bercerai mati ketimbun tanah kekasihku. Bercerai hidup terlalu susah diriku. Mama, aduh papa.